us live on it. No, but I got 0 comment. Oh, you know why? No, I have no comments coming across here. They're not merging. Do you have this feed on there? Do you see us on there?
Mm-hmm.
Bizarre. Okay, here comes the first. So there's a huge delay. The first thing I see here is Benjamin Brewer.
See, now I got you guys on YouTube.
Bizarre. Here comes the first. So there's a huge delay. The first thing I see here is Benjamin Brewer. So you're seeing comments on other platforms?
Yeah, I was seeing it on Instagram.
Dude, we have nothing feeding in here. There has to be 2 feeds going.
See, now we're live on YouTube. You should have some comments coming in right now.
He said he can see comments on Instagram, which you can't see on YouTube.
Yeah. Okay, you're live on YouTube. Okay, guys. Hey, we're on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. If you are on Instagram, we cannot see your comments. So from Instagram, jump over to YouTube. We're going to give away an OD tool bag. It is a second. There is a tiny little slice right here. This is double layered on both ends, so it's not going to matter. Arkansas, hey, what's up, man? How are you? What's going on, guys? Brian Marks, Benjamin Brewer, Brandel Media, Justin B. What's going on? Guzman, Gary Johnson, how are you? Micon, Stony the Joker. What's up, dude? What would you guys like to discuss? Anything going on? I have no idea what's happening in current events or politics.
It's raining.
We have no idea what's up today. We did a short Patreon. There was not a lot of questions, and we did not do any members question and answer, or did we? There was only 2 questions on there, so we might just stop that altogether. It seems to be fizzling out. Love the tool bag. I could use another. Yeah, they're great. What do you use your tool bag for, Brian? Tom Williams, hello. Kelly, what's up? Working on YouTube. Hear that? When I brush across the glide pad, the mic opens up and you hear the rain. Do you guys hear the rain? It's raining. First time I've managed to catch a live. Hi from Scotland. Hello, man. Bar Harbor, Maine. What do you do in Scotland? Martlock, UK? I don't know. I'm sure I'm slaying your name. Spags, what's up, dude? Are you coming out next week? Are you here, Spags?
For SRF.
For SRF.
I mean, you're welcome anytime, but he's specifically asking about SRF.
Yeah, Spags, you're welcome anywhere. I am anytime. My daughter loves her day pack as her new backpack. Brian, did you get the splatter one?
Yes.
The rain sounds intense. No, we have new microphones and a new soundboard. So it's raining, but it's not crazy.
It's not intense, but it's steady.
You're the MC. Oh no shit. Fuck. Awesome, dude. Awesome. We're gonna do a event here. I don't have a solid date yet, but we're gonna bring in music and some performance stuff. But we're gonna kind of do an Overland themed deal. Everybody bring your Overland, expensive off-road camping. We're gonna sit around and tell ghost stories and lie about the size of the fish we caught and look at each other's trucks. It's exciting, isn't it?
So exciting.
That's how I got you.
No, not even close.
Yes, I did. You saw that I had a big truck, and you're like, I think I want to suck that guy's dick off.
No.
Okay.
Okay, what?
No.
Is that how it went?
No, not even close.
I said, yo, baby, you ever had your asshole licked by a fat man in an overcoat?
Nope, that also didn't happen.
I'm a support worker, but I'm starting my own tack gear business. Your video, right on, dude. Let me know if we can do anything for you. I'd be curious to see what that looks like. I have no idea. We ship stuff to Scotland, but I have no idea what business is like. How you guys doing? We're good, dude. Helene, is that this storm's name?
Yes.
Hopefully not too bad. We're not bad here. We're having steady rain, but not like crazy rain. It is starting to pool and sit on top. We've got some septic that, we have 5 septics on the property. So 1 or 2 of them, we just won't use them during that time. Support worker starting. Use tool bag as an everyday bag on my fire truck, right? Hey, what kind of firefighter are you, Brian? What do you do? No rain in Athens, Georgia. I'm bringing an MPP crew and dude, I didn't actually believe you had a wife. I just figured you were full of shit.
Figured you're married to one of the other guys.
I didn't know where them kids came from. Shooter
What's up,
Sporting
Shooters?
Goods. What's up? Is that our Shooters?
Yeah, it's
here in
probably
town. Kyle, what's up, buddy? So we're gonna give away towards the end here. We're gonna give away this OD tool bag. It is a second. You'd be hard pressed to see what the issue is. Hear that? I tap and you hear the rain. Oh, you can't hear because your headphones. She'll have a full splatter paint ensemble to wear right on. Spags, if you're missing any pieces, let me know. We can fill in those gaps. Landfill, what's up, buddy? So we've hired, what do we have? 6 new people?
Yes.
6 new people? We have enough new people that it has completely fucking slowed everything down. We hired
damn near stopped.
We hired 10. Several of them weeded themselves out and just stopped coming. We're not missing anybody that we wish we had. And those positions have even been filled. Other people have walked in days later. Everybody we have right now actually can run the machines. Hey, Chad, what's up, man? How are you? You want to throw out your company name here, Chad? You guys need ammo. He manufactures ammunition out of Florida. All the guys here have their stuff. It all is awesome. They can build you bullets is what he builds. Like not a dude with a reloading press, like a commercial bullet company. Yeah, I love hanging out with you, Spags. I wish you were closer, man. What part of Florida? He'll answer in here. Chad, throw out your information here. You can also click on his account on Facebook, and I'm sure he'll have a link to it. I've been a captain on engine for 5 years now. Bakersfield, got it.
Bakersfield, that's a rough one.
FirstRoundAmmo.com. There you go. Hood Billy, what's up? My tattooed friend is here. He has lots of tattoos.
I'm here.
Weather is over here in Florida. Lots of cleanup. Yeah, I heard parts of Florida are wrecked. Radio made easy. Yeah, we have rain. We don't have storm. We had some good thunder a couple nights ago. We have sustained rainfall. If it stopped raining right now, it would still sink in the ground a little bit.
Yeah, Brian, I grew up in Lancaster, so I get it. California is always on fire.
Chad, are you guys getting any damage or distress from the rain? Awesome to see all the toxic masculinity in the community. No shit. Yeah. Anybody fucking crying about ESG or toxic masculinity is definitely not out cleaning wreckage. You're fucking right about that. We should do a t-shirt that says something like that. Radio Made Easy is going to the Overland Expo. I think that we will be at the Overland Expo next year as well. Augusta, Georgia got hammered. Sarah Harrison, how are you? Wind and storm surge at the beach, no damage. Good, man. Good. We saw some video. Looks like there's 4 feet of water in some housing complexes and stuff.
Well, and in some there are.
Toxic masculinity, trucks, chainsaws, winches, and ropes.
And not a binder to be found.
There's a lot of top knot flannel wearers, you know, the urban woodsmen, I guess, the urban lumberjacks that do not have a chainsaw or a winch. Man, the comments are super slow here. I wonder if it's our Starlink.
Probably. Jesus
does more. What's up? May contain toxic masculinity. I like what he said, man. Yeah, there's tons of toxic masculinity cleaning up and fucking rescuing people. They were telling people that didn't evacuate to put their name and date of birth on them somewhere so they can identify their body. Holy shit.
Yeah,
how's that electric chainsaw working out there in the rain? I have electric chainsaws, but we've got a lot of gas saws too. She's even got a gas saw. How do you like the Starlink? Jeff Webb, the Starlink, we're in rain right now and the Starlink's working. The Starlink works great. If there's ever a glitch, it's because of weather. It's not, we're on it probably 95% of the time, but we still maintain 2 incoming hard lines for internet here. We were supposed to be at the prepper camp this weekend, but stayed home. North Carolina mountains are a mess with floods. I saw a thing today. Somebody's making a plate that you put 2 Milwaukee batteries, the big fuel cells on, and it slides right into your Starlink. So the whole thing is self-powered. It'll run, depending on your batteries, it'll run between 14 and 28 hours, I think it said. Running on Starlink here, internet is down, LTE data is unusable, crazy. We think we have it rough here in Scotland when we get 80-mile-an-hour winds. That's like a mouse fart compared to what's happening now. Do you guys, I take it you don't get tornadoes over there or anything. Bob, what's up, man? I made money selling used equipment out here doing cleanup. I made more money selling used equipment doing cleanup than I have picking up actual work. Too many way underbidding labor. Yeah, probably especially in an emergency. Well, the economy too, right? You have a lot of people who are choosing jobs that they think they won't mind, right? A lot of the redundant or even useless jobs have been really whittled out of corporate America. Well, in whole, I mean, look at they're saying Hooters is closing, Red Lobster is almost out of business.
Oh no, not Red Lobster.
Bed Bath and Beyond, all those. So you have those, and those are just, you know, normal everyday brands. Whether you go there or not, you definitely know of them. So there's a ton of people now that need work. You have people even that still have, you know, $400,000-$600,000 mortgages. Like, you have no choice but to work to maintain that. No tornadoes. Sometimes get earthquakes in the highlands. Right on. Do you guys all, like, you guys walk around in kilts, probably have a sword. You do the you probably throw those big foam poles and stuff. Your chicks getting fist fights all the time. As long as Chuck E. Cheese, is Chuck E. Cheese still in business? You want to see the craziest shit in the world? Get some of those Chuck E. Cheese animatronics and watch when the latex masks melt off of them. It is the craziest shit. Saw a Starlink rig for Overland. Yeah, there's a company that takes them out of the package, out of their box, or, you know, their frame, and makes a very small one. All of the score trucks and the trophy trucks and shit are running those. Kilts and hairy balls directly into the wind. Every day. Caber tossing, is that what it's called? We have something here. Well, not here, but in the United States, called the Highland Games, right? That's what I'm thinking of. So caber tossing is what I'm thinking of when I think the phone pole thing. Is it a special kind of wood, or is it just a certain size or dimension? It is like a piece of phone pole, isn't it? Best term so far for fishnado instead of water spout. Keep telling my friends to buy gas. They go, why? I have an electric. No big ice storm. Oh, shit. Well, you should stop calling those people friends, Dylan. Those are the friends that are going to show up when society collapses and expect you to care for them.
Yep.
If they're going to cut your supplies, are they really your friend? And can we really be friends with people who are just dumb? Because at that point, if you're like, hey, fill your vehicle up, like, that should tell you a lot when you get in somebody's truck and there's fucking less than half a tank of gas. I mean, unless you got in the truck and there was a full tank and then you guys stopped somewhere along your journey, like, that's generally how their entire life's going to be. Finally getting some decent rain 6 weeks late. Yeah, same here. Same here. You guys have been in business during the other economic downturn. Does it feel the same right now? I think I was so broke all the other times that I didn't know what was happening. And if you really think about it, I'm sure we had times when revenue was not as high, sales weren't as good in the past. I just didn't know why, right? Because we didn't have social media. We weren't into every day being programmed by this fucking thing. And in the past, if you go back 10 years ago, social media wasn't really linked to your phone. You had to go out of your way to get it. Your entire life wasn't built around it. So now whatever's happening is always amplified. Had to Google caber. It's typically a 16 to 20 foot log from a large tree. Good information. Aurora Rings, how are you, man? At half a tank of fuel, I'm looking for fuel like a crackhead. Yeah, I mean, I only experienced it. I remember it as a child, right? We used to go through the desert and stuff. I don't know why we were even in the desert, but I remember driving with my parents. And when you're coming up a big grade, they used to have like these concrete drums full of water, right? For when your vehicle would overheat and shit. When we were leaving California, maybe it was New Mexico. We were in the middle of the night and like we were running out of gas. Like we had a bunch of fuel cans with us. So I had 60 gallons of gas in the back of the truck and we pulled over on the side of the like we kept seeing off ramps, but you'd get off the off ramp, you'd see a gas station, but they were like mining towns or something. You'd get off that off ramp and that whole fucking town was closed. Like you couldn't drive into the town where the gas station was. Georgia governor said half a tank of gas is the new empty. And it should be everywhere. After Superstorm Sandy, New York, we waited on gas line for 6 hours. Most girls know exactly how long they can go on empty. I always owned vehicles that the gas gauge was always off anyways. When you're exploring overland travel, are you more into propane, gasoline, electric power because food takes so much space? Well, I mean, we talk about that shit, but I mean, what do we do that's actually overlanding? Not much. If you looked in the Forerunner, I mean, we have jet boil, so that's like that isobutyl gas. We have gasoline, and then I always have electric shit. I mean, I've got electric shit sitting everywhere around me, battery packs and stuff like that. So I mean, we always have them. Convenient wise, it's going to be gas and generator, but if that runs out, if something's sustained, at least you have some foldable and portable solar panels that'll jam electricity into shit. Plus, I mean, as soon as I get in the truck, I plug all kinds of shit in anyways to just keep everything charged. I'm always rotating devices and, my computer's plugged in, my phone's plugged in. I put extra ports and stuff. I've got a management system. It's a bridge on top of the dash that has USB charge. It's got A's and C's in it.
That's the next thing you need to get for the Tundra, especially if we're going to do anything in it.
So I have it. And when Neil went to put it in, I didn't have the arms to adjust. There was some reason it didn't go in there. Doing well, making year of service awards for BNSF. Right on. As I'm just starting out in my business, I'd love to know if it was difficult for you to have faith in yourself and your products to go out there and do it. It's a bit scary. You just got to be more hungry, man. Like if you got a backup plan that you can fall back on, like if you're like, I'm still part-time at the fire department and I can go back. I worked doing these delivery routes. I had these delivery routes at night. I was doing 3 Investors Business Daily, Wall Street Journal, New York Times, and they overlapped all in the same area, about 4 hours a night, 7 days a week. And it paid me about $3,500. And I kept taking weekends off to go to gun shows. I would have somebody cover my route, but they just got enough or gave my route to another person or something to the point where they fired me. And I was super concerned that I'd lost $3,500 a month in revenue. I was living at my mom's house, and I could just kind of play around with the tactical gear and build gear and stuff. But I was super concerned. Like, I had lost my job, and I made $10,000 that week because it just cleared me up, right? Instead of being able, like, I would stop work would be over about 1 a.m. typically. And I would go in man whore or go hang out with my friend at work or, you know, whatever. There was always, usually do both.
He was man whoring at the gas station.
Meeting, because the Bacchanal was up the road, right? So all the drunk bitches would come in. So instead of getting up at noon, I just stopped because I wasn't out. So I wasn't going to the gas station and hanging out with my friends at the mobile station. It was like Clerks up there before they ever made Clerks. We had all that shit going on. I didn't buy gas. Like, I was filling my car up at my friend's gas station, you know, I didn't buy gas for probably 3 years. Because nothing was controlled or anything. We go in there, eat at the gas station, hang out at the gas station. And, instead I wasn't going out every night because I wasn't stopping there on the way home. So I would just get up in the morning and sew some stuff and build some stuff. And back then it was all word of mouth. Like, I didn't even have, I might have had kind of a website. No, I don't think I even had a website.
Didn't have the internet.
I didn't think, yeah. So anything that was happening, we had to go to a gun show and meet somebody to sell this shit. But we had enough police officers because we were doing SEAL team stuff. So we'd build a piece of kit for a guy, and then he would get a hold of us and be like, hey, my buddy wants some stuff. And they were literally just coming to my mom's house every few days, and we would build some shit. And then when a gun show would happen, we would go to a gun show. And it got to the point when we started really doing gun shows, there was a gun show in California every weekend somewhere. So you just have too many options, man. When you have to do it, you'll make it happen. And we have the ability to talk all around the world within 30 seconds. You can make a post that can capture anybody's attention, and then you can share that to specific people also. So if anything, it's way easier now than it's ever been. Like, when we used to need some kind of material or some shit, you had to go find it, and nobody was going to tell you what it was. You couldn't call up London Bridge and go, hey, what's that material that you use on the back of this thing? They all had their own version that they called it, literally, so that guys starting wouldn't know who made it. Mm-hmm. It would have been a whole different thing to do business without social media, Google and Amazon. Yeah, I think that's probably the only reason we're here 35 years later, because we have the ability to do all that shit without that. Like, we know what fucking difficulty is. And when we see people, they're like, oh, it's so hard. We're like, dude, you have the fucking answer to everything in the palm of your hand right now. Yeah, we did all the crossroads of the West. We did we did everything here in Southern California. We would cross in and do Cashman Field at Las Vegas. We would go to some of the shows in Arizona. I think we did Phoenix, as far as Phoenix.
One of the big things is that everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. They want to be a business owner, but they don't realize that the business owner is the one who puts in the most work. They're the ones who do all of the shit work and all of the fucking, like, it's not a I'm going to work from, 9 to 5, and then I'm going to give somebody else the task. You have to do it all yourself.
Yeah. Working from home people have this perception that working from home, right? I'm not going to need daycare. You're not. That doesn't mean you're doing more shit with your kid, though. That's not always what that means. Kiri, what's up? Aaron, what's going on? Max, how are you? It's Tigris. It's called Tigris is what he's looking for. You can cut it with scissors and shit, but that's not typically how guys are cutting it. And I've never used it. I've not put it in a single product. In a pinch, I have 20, 30, 40-year-old paper maps to show river crossings, tracks, and private roads. There is so much missing from the web. Sure, there is. Absolutely. And if you buy DeLorme and you buy National Geographic, and there's another big one, right? You buy all of those for your state. Every one of them has something that the other one does not have. Michigan Custom, what's up, buddy? How are you? Most work I've ever done, most fulfilled I've ever been. And the deal with being your own boss, you can work more and make more money. When you're an employee, you can only work so much more. The government penalizes you and me for letting you work more. And surround state. Yeah, and you can also go to US, I can't remember, it's something.gov. It's a map website, and they will print it out on acetate. They'll give you whatever different scale maps you want. You can just type your zip code in there and print out all your topographical maps and stuff. And they'll do it on a manner that you can water won't damage the paper, or it's not really paper, it's a material. Saw a notification on Facebook. Isaac Barrett, good information. I share the live every night I do on YouTube to Facebook and Twitter. And I've asked many times, anybody here that saw that link, and never has anybody said they saw that link. But they do, there are comments the next morning there. So since getting out of corporate work, I happily work more. My sauces are better, and my business and farm are thriving. Yeah, because it's yours. Like the work you put in, you have the rewards to that. There's an app called Forest Maps. It's a topo map. Yeah, what's the one that's being pushed everywhere right now on YouTube? Hunt X, I think it is. That looks really promising too. I don't know about printing off of those. If that app goes down, you're fucked, but it does seem very useful. They're right. Running a business is 24/7. Yeah, I mean, we work way more, not as a complaint. And like when most people are, they watch their show or binge watch Netflix or whatever, I can do that on a sewing machine. I just had I was talking to Isaac, and I'm like, what are you listening to? He's like, he told me somebody's name. I go, it sounds familiar. I don't know who it is. He's like, they're comedians. So he told me this little skit they do, or whatever it was. Him and his wife are very famous comedians. And he goes, you don't watch comedy or listen to comedy? I go, I don't. He goes, why? I go, if you listen to comedy all day today, what does it add to you? And he goes, well, it makes me happy. I go, will you be happy tomorrow because of the comedy you watched today? He's like, and he kind of thought about it. I'm like, I'm not telling you don't do it. There is definitely time for some entertainment or amusement. I said, but do you know what amusement means in its rawest form? And he said, no. And I said, it means no thought. Have you ever heard of somebody say, she's my muse? That means she gives you the ideas, right? You build your thing off of an idea or concept that somebody gave to you, right? That's your muse when you have no thoughts of your own or whatever. And I said, I'm not saying don't do it, but if you listen to business development, mindset development, if you listen to successful men talk about things, it's going to instill some idea in you that you might not utilize it today. I go, but someday you are going to be a business owner. So would you be better off having listened to, and even if it's just 1 hour a day, right? You listen to comedy for a few hours or whatever, it's the same as music. And then you listen to 1 hour of mindset development, business development. I said, are you going to be better off if you had listened 5 days a week, 1 hour of business podcasting or business development? Would you be better off 5 years from now? And I think it got it. Like he gets what I say. He's definitely picking up everything that I'm putting down to him. And it's just a little bit of reprogramming. We do these things that make us feel good, but it's only temporary.
Again, about the feelings.
Don't need to escape from daily life, actually enjoy it. Yeah, and it's yours. I mean, that's the thing. When you're being paid to be at a job and you're listening to content, that content that you consume, if it's always off-road stuff, what if you could do something in that type of business that's your own? Or if it's always aquarium stuff, what if you could do something with fish and aquariums, or whatever your thing is that you're into, right? Everybody goes to work and has to be there, right? You've always got these dudes that are like, money isn't everything. Motherfuckers saying that never have any money. When you look at their shit, they never have a life that you would like to, emulate or be a part of in some manner. They get up at a time they definitely don't want to get up, and they go to a place that they don't want to be at, and they're there for a good portion of their life, and they can only make so much money, right? So what if you could take those hours and put them into something you enjoyed that you could build at scale that benefits you and your family? And that's the goal. That's what they need to do. Money makes everything better. Yeah, it buys you options, it buys you time. Think about people that travel on normal airlines all the time. You're exposed to sick people and fucking assholes. You're exposed to the TSA. Your planes are delayed, your luggage is lost. And it takes like if you're going to travel for us to go to Las Vegas, it's 4.5, 5 hours in the air, but you got to be there 2 hours early, all the bullshit that goes with it. I can fly private and be in Las Vegas, and it's a 4-hour incursion, it all said and done. It buys you that time, and you don't have to put up with those people, and you're able to work in the air if you wanted to do that. Those are not my wheelhouse, but look nice. What are we talking about? I didn't see it. Homestead, what's up? Callie Bear. There's a book audio called Traction that is good for starting entrepreneurs. Right on. I'm here for the business development. Right on. Post hurricane, a lot of visible damage. Keaton Beach, Florida. Looks like Katrina. Crazy.
BKR 500 radios. That's what he was
BKR
talking
500s. Oh, the hunting maps, this base map. Got it. It kills your day like breaking a 20. Yeah, I was going to buy your good radios, but if something happens, I would just grab your work radios. Those BKs are like $3,000. Got a fill kit from Homestead Medical for a SOE tear-off IFAC. Nice. Josh, what's up, man? CM4L Camden Mafia, what's up? Is that was a private group? Is that still even there? But it's yours, and you control the outcomes. So the sense of pride. Yeah, not only that, if you don't show up to work, nobody's laying you off. It's your own fucking fault.
Yeah, if you suck, it's because you suck.
And if you just decide you're not working Monday, you have the ability to work twice as much on Tuesday. And if you just want to double your income or whatever, you can literally double your hours, right? As long as you can sell the good or the service, then you're great. And if you provide a service always provide a little more than was promised. The easiest business to get is referral business and resell the existing customer. So if you can upscale the customer you have, and then to ask them to commit and give you 2 more customers. Did you already quite? No, we're not doing question and answer. There's only 2 questions. I really think we're going to probably stop that. People, I guess we're not providing enough, or they're not interested. There was only 2 questions on there, so we didn't do it.
And one of them was about Jeff.
One of them, Scully. Yeah. I quit doing the on the compound videos, and people constantly like, man, I wish you'd be doing these videos, but nobody comments on them. There was no traction on them. And I have literally at least 2 hours, if not 4 hours more out of my day by not doing those videos. If you know, you know. Yeah, that's right. My old boss assigned the book Traction to me to read. It was good. I quit and focused on my business.
I vaguely remember having a discussion about that.
Good time to trim the fat. Yeah, I mean, I'm putting all my time back inside. Like everything's, I'm doing only shit I want to do. If it irritates me in the least, I'm not doing it. And we're just like we talked to, I think it was this morning or yesterday we were talking about that. I even, I guess it was you that I was talking to this morning about that, but just focus on what's working. Like you always hear about these missed opportunities and shit. And that's what Alex Hormozy was talking about in something I was watching. All these things that you're jumping on rather than focusing on the thing that's there. It's like when we started doing the purse line, I was doing forbidden handbags. We had women literally knocking on the fucking door every day wanting one of these purses, and we're building these things, but we couldn't build those and enough SOE product. We've never been able to build enough SOE product. I'm surprised Panic Prepper didn't do better. It did great. It was just a lot. Like when we started doing it on a weekly basis, Austin was a great script writer. That's one of his very strong points. And I am a terrible script reader and memorizer, and he could chop that bullshit together, but it didn't get comments. People, when we stop doing it, everybody wants it, but there's no reward for doing it. That video you sent me woke me up. So yeah, I mean, Homestead, look, we spent 6 months handwriting, right? I hand wrote every fucking order that I shipped. Use their name, say something funny, say something serious. Hey man, hey Bob, thank you for your 87th order. I hope you really love this black cock that you ordered. And then on the reel, I hope you never need this tourniquet. Thank you for being a customer. And what that started doing when I got in there shipping those orders individually, and when Pierre got in there, he's like, dude, do you know this guy? I looked up his account. He's got 87 orders. So what we started doing then was taking when they hit 100, and we couldn't even keep up at 100, right? The threshold was 100. When they hit 100 orders, we would send them a handwritten letter. We had custom SOE postcards made. Well, they were bifold.
They were cards.
And we'd handwrite on there in Sharpie. It was a black envelope. We'd handwrite that in Sharpie, and we would send them a gift card. And the gift card was typically 10% of their average, 10% of their total spend at the company. So we were sending guys hundreds of dollars, even over $1,000 in gift card. They never spent just that. They always bought more than we sent them. And it just locked them in as a lifetime customer beyond that. And most of them probably are. So it's not like you're putting money out there that might not get a reward anyways, or solidification. Had to fly Frontier Airline to get out of the hurricane path. Now see why it's so, yeah. Have Sky Doodle on a card for you. Well, they wouldn't be able to read it. They'd be like, what is this serial killer shit? You guys ever seen A Beautiful Mind? You ever seen the serial killer map where they've got all this crazy shit that they've cut out of different magazines, and then they've got the push pins and the strings and the whole spider web made up? That's Sky. I've been raising our hourly rates every couple of months to see if anyone would have any pushback. Yeah, and don't ever ask them about it. Just do it. And if you're concerned about raising it 10%, raise it 5% each week. Like just do it. You don't even have to have a conversation about it. And if you're ever questioned about it, all of my consumables have doubled. When I put tires on the car, they're twice as much as they were 2 years ago. When I have to put fuel in the vehicle, they're higher. When I go to the grocery store, I get less in the shopping cart, and it costs twice as much. John and Amanda, keto's going good. I'm staying away from keto snacks most of the time. So a lot of your keto snacks, and I know you know this, Snaps, a lot of your keto snacks are completely fucking bullshit. A lot of them, and even if they are keto, take your blood, take your blood work on your tool, on your machine, eat that shit, and then take your blood work. You're going to get a cephalic reaction. Your body is going to signal your body from the sweetness on your tongue to release insulin, whether it has sugar or not, full of hidden sugars. Yeah, and a lot of the shit on those ingredients, they're fucking sugar, no matter how you break it down. Even like I can drink tequila because it's sugar free. It is sugar free. It still metabolizes the fucking carbohydrates. Put out a lot of great content, only watch maybe 20% of it. Enjoy what I catch and like and comment. I appreciate your boiler, Matt. I still have the card added envelope in a box somewhere. Man, Max, we had to stop doing it. Like we literally just, I need to hire a shipping person. Still have that card. We got that from Frisella. He full-time employed 50 people that wrote those cards. Every order you got had a handwritten note with a dude's name and a fucking phone number. And you could call that dude and ask them anything about anything. And somebody was being an asshole and asked about some spark plugs. And they're like, come on, man, be real. And they actually got the information, called that guy back like 30 minutes later and gave them the information he was asking, even though it had nothing to do with First Form. If you walk into the kitchen and just see a chocolate cake, your insulin goes up.
Yep. And it's even worse if you smell it. So
I might as well eat it then. Exactly. There's something in the new sugar. Yeah, poison. Hold on, I got to pee. She'll talk to you. Okay, Can you see that? You want me to minimize it? You good?
No, I can see it.
Okay.
I'm not blind, even without my glasses on.
I'm just big boned.
Yeah. Yeah, Radio, I'm glad that you got somebody who can help you out with that. I just need somebody. I need a shipping lady that's an angel from heaven for my shipping, so I don't have to do it. Yes, Josh, John is fucking blind, and it's only getting worse. And he is so resistant to fucking wearing glasses. I'm like, man, if you just had your glasses, you could see that menu. And he's like, no, I'll just use a flashlight. You need a shipping midget. Well, be careful, Homestead. Midgets have really short arms, and they have a hard time like getting the tape around the box. I would just recommend just a shipper. It doesn't even matter if they're a midget or not. DH, I'm glad that you like the soap, man. It happens to be my very favorite. I just made a whole nother batch Sunday, so it'll be ready on this week. It'll be ready this coming week. Jose, the eye doctor said LASIK is not the solution for John.
What's that?
LASIK.
I can't have it, they said.
The pine tar is the pine tar salve is it's a salve, so it's got beeswax in it. The pine tar is good for itches, rashes. It's good for eczema, psoriasis. It's antibacterial. Like it's the consistency is just like a salve.
One-arm shippers. What's that, Josh?
We're talking about shippers.
Will you sell out during SRF? No, we won't sell out. I mean, we have a lot of fucking products.
He's probably talking about soap.
Oh yeah, we're fucking definitely so.
Probably, yeah. But
we sell out of that bullshit all the time. It's not bullshit. It takes her away from doing other things.
It takes me away from shipping, is what he's talking about.
It takes her away from doing a lot of other shit.
So
that I need her
if
to
I
do.
had somebody to ship, I wouldn't have to deal with that. What do I have for sore knees or muscles? I've got pain salve. So pain relieving salve works really good. And I've got a cooling muscle rub, which also works really good. Think Bengay Tiger Balm. And I've got the pain relieving oil, but I think I'm going to change that and offer just a concentrate. So I have a magic little formula, and it works fucking amazing. It works even better than the pain salve. I just literally have to bottle it. And yes, I ordered bottles for it at midnight last night on the internet.
Yeah, the salves all truly work.
Yes.
Did you tell them about the high concentration pain oil?
That's what we were just talking about that.
Yeah.
But I need bottles, so they're on the way. I'm
only walking because of the pain salve today.
It's what fucking fixed my arm.
It really does work. Any elaboration with Scully for oil?
Basement Ops, I really believe that you're probably Scully, because all you do is get up here and talk about Scully's dick and your fucking erectile dysfunction, and like there are medications.
Okay,
for
on the real though, where did the ED thing come from? Because when I asked Jeff, he doesn't know either. I see a lot of people say it's funny. Amanda, the cooling muscle rub smells so good. I use both salves on AJ.
I love it. Like I had a girl in here tell me that I should bottle it and sell it as like perfume or something.
Order from First Form every month. Did you know they no longer do the handwritten notes? I am aware of that. But when you buy from his 75 hard, when you buy the merch and stuff, it's there. I suspect that's where those employees probably went, where that workforce went.
Soap and oregano oil. So I wouldn't eat the soap if I were you, Andrew. The oregano oil, if you are just starting out, like you don't have the ick coming on or anything, I would just take a dropper full every day. If you got some ick going on, you got an earache, you got some sore throat, you got a cough, you got some sinus, I would do probably 2 dropper fulls in the morning and 2 at night. You can't take too much. It's literally oregano and avocado oil. It can't hurt you in any way. It's not going to give you any crazy side effects. It's not going to make your butthole fall out. It's also not going to help you with your fucking ED.
You guys just need the earache bug if you have an earache. I bet they don't know what the earache bug is.
No.
We had Scully had one of his snipers, and they had somebody was, had a fucking yeast infection over something. And he's like, yeah, when we were kids and we wanted to stay home from school, even when we legitimately had an earache, he's like, grandma's like, go to the woods and get me the bug. And they got these big, huge bugs. We have them here in the firewood pile when it gets rotten on the bottom. You got these big black beetles with these big mandibles, and they'll pinch the shit out of you. And she would take these things, take a couple of them, and crush them up in a mortise and pestle, and take that bullshit and drip it in your ear. And everybody's looking around all just completely like enthralled with this. And they're like, did it work? He's like, I don't know if it worked, but I never fucking stayed home from school and never said I had an earache again. That's the earache bug.
And I have a mullein and garlic earache oil. I literally just have to bottle.
Used to sell tons of ED pills at GNC to dudes in their 40s, 50. All of them took antidepressants and fat guy pills. So you can use a non-stim pre-workout. That'll pretty much do the same as tadalafil does. And you can get that. Any of your hormone replacement therapy clinics are going to give you that also, in addition to that generally. John, if you can't do LASIK, check out PRK surgery, preserves the cornea tissue. Right on. I like this thing where you guys are doing lives right when I get home from work. Right on. Not feeling well. How? Head, stomach. Yeah. I'm like, I can get your mind totally off of that. Just you're gonna feel a little pressure. You slam your pinky finger in the fucking door, you'll forget you got a headache.
Hey Peter, I don't have any intention on doing anything with magnesium at this point in time, but I went to go order some magnesium oil from another soap maker, and she seems to be out of it. So I might be making some. It's actually pretty simple to do.
Snaps on YouTube. Are you on Snaps? Are you on my Patreon? Because we can talk through there. I did see an email last night when I was scrolling through my emails. I did see somebody saying they were about an SOE Strider. Was that you? I have a bin that's got a bunch of random SOE Striders in there. I've never like pushed them. Like I could do a whole run of 25 SOE Striders and not be upset about not selling a single one. I think it would be totally impressive to walk in my office and have a shelf full of all 25 of them. But we do have some random ones. Good afternoon. Sitting here, Southwest Virginia, with no power due to a storm. Fluffy Bunny, do you have a generator or something? Magnesium oil, which is only magnesium and water, is easy to make.
Yes.
And when you buy magnesium supplement, there's like 5 different types of magnesium, and the interactions, their actions are different. So be aware of that. Look into that.
Well, he's specifically talking about magnesium flakes,
yeah,
which you don't take internally.
Plans for pulling the thread live, similar to Timcast. We've talked about that. We have discussed that. There's actually a lot that goes into that. We've got extra cameras. We've got the video board here. We have it. It's several hours out of the day where we get everybody together to do that. Will you do more compound coalition at SRF? Some.
He's going to be podcasting the whole time.
Some. Your power's been out all day, Josh. You have a backup generator though, don't you? Josh has a fucking elevator in his house.
Gabby's out there on the bicycle getting the fucking power to run.
Have you seen the cats in the hamster wheel where it looks like it's like an ocelot or something.
Yeah,
it's not a normal house cat.
Yes.
And it gets sprinting and it's fucking running super fast, but then the fat cat gets in there and it's running kind of, and it gets up slow and he falls down.
Totally our fat cat.
That's how elevators used to be. They would have like a human treadmill wheel, and it's just through gear reduction. I'm not a Patreon, but I can go sign. No, you don't have to go get on Patreon to do that. Just send me an email through the website Snaps, and then in the email tell me Snaps and put Strider in the about or whatever.
Highly reactive with water immediately. Interesting.
That's a Vietnamese generator. I always saw it. I used to watch the like the how it's made castle, you know, Tudor time period and shit like that, where they built the whole castle by hand. You see, it's like on the Wartime Farm. PBS does that show. They did one on castles also. So so pure magnesium, highly reactive with water, and will start bright hot. That's what I thought when they said that.
But he's talking about metal. We're talking about magnesium chloride flakes.
So what's the benefit of it?
It absorbs into your skin, and you don't have to take it orally, so it's more bioavailable for your body to absorb it.
So I've been taking something magnesium,
Cyanate,
2 of them at night when I go to sleep, and I do seem to sleep better with that. But a lot of that stuff, when I first take it, I will sleep deeper and have really crazy dreams, which I like. But it stops working rather quickly.
You were sleeping really good last night.
Have you considered monetizing your gear building content? I wanted to do that. If I wanted to do that, I would pay for virtual learning. Yeah, I think we're going to do that, radio, that with the camera angles. We've got the one camera. I bought duplicate cameras that match what he's shooting so that I can talk to the camera like we normally do, but there will also be another angle. Now on the normal videos, we'll just switch back in production from those. But to do a live or something where we can kind of do like a online class building type thing, and then also do a seminar where we let 10 people come out and actually sew something on the weekend. A few generators, no whole house, more than enough to run the compound. We've only plugged in the Blue Eddy for the Wi-Fi. Got it. Which Blue Eddy did you get, Josh? I know this is off topic. Where'd that go? I know this is off topic, but would you do a custom shotgun micro with no clips and a little molly on the back for speed clips? Probably not. I would have to change it. Same exact pattern? Maybe same exact pattern. But if we put the molly on the back, you can't have that inner pocket, because if you're attaching it with speed clips on the back panel, when you move forward, it's going to rip open. So it'd have to be, no, I'm going to go with no. We'd have to change too much to do it. You're not going to pay what I want to pay. And when I give you a crazy number and you say, okay, I'm going to be like, fuck, I still don't want to do this. Like the tattoo guy does. Brandel.
Yes.
Brandel shoots the tattoo guy's videos. Can we do a tattoo 101 type video somehow? For paid content on how to build shit?
For sure. 100%.
He said 100%. John is monetizing his build videos, sells more gear. There are a lot of guys building gear. I mean, I'm sure that we have lost some customers over those videos. We have 2 AC 180s, no expansion. Got it. But you can run expansion packs on those, right, Josh?
So Andrew's asking about K and D. We don't take any K2. It's supposed to be K2 with the D3. And as far as vasodilators,
quite a few of them.
He uses quite a few of them, and they have a range of benefits.
So I use Cialis, and I'm actually supposed to take a quarter tab of Cialis every day. I forget to all the time. I use a non-stim pre-workout. Fuck, I should reach out to Derek and get an affiliate code. We talk about this fucking more than I have affiliate codes for other shit that I talk about less. I use a non-stim pre-workout from Gorilla Minds. I've got his full stem also. Out of all of his, if he was like, what's my best product? It's that non-stim pre-workout. I use it to flavor water through the day. It's a cell volumizer. What am I seeing? Like it just fucking, your veins pop. It'll literally make your dick an inch longer.
I don't know about longer, but it definitely it definitely makes it bigger.
It just works, man. And like when you're going to go work out with pre-workout, look at yourself in the mirror when you work out with whatever you work out with. If you take that, you'll be like, you won't even look at yourself. You'll walk past, you're like, holy shit, I look fucking good. Like it really does. It works very well. And it comes in a big tub. The flavors are really good.
Has glycerol.
It's got glycerol and it's nitric oxide. And it's not expensive either. and the way, like, I knew who More Plates, More Dates was, and I was watching a video on some guy in another country with Jacked 3D. And this kid had like the original formula of Jack 3D. It wasn't banned. It's only banned in the United States. And he had taken like 7 scoops of it. And somebody had asked him about this video. And he looked at it and he's like, yeah, that's probably dangerous to do. And then he looked at the ingredients and he goes, oh man, this is bullshit. There's nothing in here that's not in our product. And our product actually has better numbers on it, more volume of it. And that's how I found out. I searched, he didn't even mention his company. I had to jump through the internet to figure out what company he owned. And that's when I started buying some of those products. Yeah, Jack 3 is because the geraniums. Yep. I bought a bunch of it when they started talking about banning it. I bought a lot of it. I have it in my office still. I opened a bottle of it.
They are rock hard.
A couple years ago and it was solid. I chunked it up with a butter knife and put it in a Vitamix and blended it up. Took a scoop of it. It worked like it always supposed to. The next day, that motherfucker was back hard as a rock. It's impossible to, you'd have to almost just put it in your mouth and use it sublingually. It's meth. L-arginine is what's doing the heavy lifting in that pre-workout. I bet. Maybe, Dylan.
Not in the
not in
the non-stim. It's not.
Glad I asked. I really like the pouch and didn't think of that. Cali Bear. I'm not sure what we're talking about there.
The shotgun thing.
Oh, got it. So for people, okay, so here's something that you might not be aware of. The shotgun card tray pouches, the pull-out trays that are on that rig, we sell them individually. So you could take that. They have PALS webbing on the back, so you could use speed clips and just put that in place. You're just not going to have the whole rig, but you could buy 2 or 3 of those tray pouches. They're called the pull-out tray pouch. We offer them.
Volumize the dick.
Yeah, dick doubler. It's meth. What's that stuff the Nazis had? Oh shit, they're gonna shut our stream down. Pervitin. Just get Pervitin. You know the United States had it too, guys.
Can we? Is that still available?
Yeah.
Do they still make it?
Yeah, it turned into Adderall. It's literally fucking Adderall.
Oh, okay.
It says on the Adderall prescription methamphetamine salt. It says amphetamine salts.
Yes.
Off topic, just walked in Northern Tool and they have all the red tool. Oh, gotcha. I heard rumor of Lowe's is going to start carrying the red tools.
I'm not sad about that. Then I don't have to go to Jackson.
We would still go to Jackson though. How much do you think the hurricane will negatively affect the?
It's really just going to depend on how bad the fucking outcome is.
Don't worry, they're just going to laser everybody's house
Yeah.
and burn it down like they did in Hawaii.
Yeah.
I was kind of really let down that Tulsi Gabbard said that she didn't think it was a conspiracy theory. I use Gorilla Mode for pre-workout. It works well, James. It really does. And I like the dude behind the company. And now with that said, I use, like, for protein though, I use Redcon 1 and I still use some pre-workout. I still take OptiGreens and I use Megawatt every now and then because I want to change it up. I'll use a pre-workout. I'll get a pre-workout and all of a sudden it tingles and I'm like, holy shit, this works. It only works for a few weeks. So I like to change between them. Adderall is more potent than what the Nazis had. Yeah. So when are you and Scully going to do a 911 conspiracy video? Jeff does not believe that a rocket or a missile hit the Pentagon. He really believes. He says, and I don't know why, because he's back and forth on he's so, yes, this was definitely bullshit, but he doesn't think that was. There's a lot of footage of dudes standing there and there are no fucking airplane engines in that fucking lawn out front there. So I don't know why. We did some 911 stuff on the original episodes of Pulling the Thread. For you guys that don't know, the Pulling the Thread podcast, he and I recorded 5 days a week, every day after work for 126 episodes. So when are you in Hurricane? Governor DeSantis will lock down the safety, and the sheriffs are all very pro self-defense. It'll be fine. Got it. Laguna Long has a lot of healthy herbal in it. I love the whole rig. Love the setup is amazing. Love the fact that you can put a pistol in the pouch. I see what you're saying. Next cattle sale, I'm going to place a large order. Got it. Cali Bear, you would be more beneficial placing separate orders than a large order. Typically a large order, something that will always delay your order. When you see a component that you want, and just grab it as it comes. Apologies if you don't make sense or give context. TBI messes up. No.
And YouTube likes to autocorrect your words too.
Got it.
Don't feel bad.
Who knows what it is, but I'm sure as shit wasn't a plane. Yeah. Well, you have a lot of military and professional airline pilots that say that plane cannot fly that trajectory that it flew. It's not fucking possible to hit at the angle it did with the bridge and the poles and the lines and everything where it was. That plane, those guys could not have gotten into that computer system and rewrote those parameters so that plane, it has all that crash avoidance shit in there. DH, thank you for your order. More oregano oil. Large woodland clothes bag, nice. No videos of it in the fishiest part. Yeah, yeah. Where's all the footage from those cameras? There's you had, what'd they say there was? 630 cameras on the building, and you have footage from 2 cameras. I think that's what the number was.
For the Pentagon?
Yeah. Yeah. Guys, if you're on Instagram, we cannot see your comments, so jump over onto YouTube if you want to participate here. No tail was found at the crash site. Yeah, apparently nothing was found at the crash site. Literally impossible. But I mean, the passports were found. The bucked up pre-workout isn't bad. Yeah, and you got bucked up and you got AF also. The AF has 350 milligrams, whereas the other one has 300. That's I have bucked up AF in this cup right here.
You have bucked up and you have woke AF.
Woke AF, that's it. Yeah, bucked up, and then you have woke AF. Woke AF is the higher potency, and the woke AF is the same company. They're both on Walmart shelf. Pentagon, I only recall a terrible image from McDonald's across the street, nothing else. Sorry, I've been trying to listen in the background of selling PP. Right on, shooter. Oh, yeah, and Building 7. Fuck, don't even, yeah, Building 7's crazy. Zach, what's up? Guys, everybody follow 731 Zach there. He does some cool shit. He's a friend of ours.
He can tell you all about ED issues. Not issues, but cures.
Zach can? Why?
Because he's 20 years younger than we all are. I don't know.
I don't know about where you guys are, but in Indianapolis, it seems they are doing construction on a new set of busy roads every week. Like they are trying to see how to control the traffic. Well, there's a lot to that, guys. When you look at these freeways and these interstates they're putting in, there's a lot of cabling and shit that's under those. They can track, and it is said that will actually interact. They will be able to shut off a lot of these new vehicles with the kill switches and stuff in them and track them and such. Not that they couldn't anyways. I mean, OnStar already can do all that shit. Think about that. The OnStar that's been around over, 25 years now, they could do that back then. A falling building does not turn to pyroclast. Yeah. Molten metal. Yeah, no engines at crash site. That's what I was talking about.
I just wanted people to send Zach some shit about their ED.
Josh put a link up there. Oh, that's for Zach. Thank you, man. You guys follow him. He's a friend of mine. What year did they start putting kill switches on vehicles? 25 years ago. What has just happened is Congress has mandated, and they passed it almost unanimously. This actually happened 2 years ago. You're hearing people talk about it right now that have just found out about it. Every vehicle manufactured from 25 and beyond, they have to have a kill switch in them in case your vehicle gets stolen. That's the guise of which they've done this. Factory trackers, yep. And if you guys buying any vehicles at those tote the note places, they always have a tracker in your car, always.
Tote the note. Somebody said that their friend's insurance goes up every time they speed in their Honda.
Yeah, so I mean, my car knows all that shit. When I take even my Porsche, when I took it in, they know every time you've redlined that car, there's a tracker. But now they have trackers on all that. They're going to merge it with your insurance. Are you going to make any more sling bags that are sold out? So we have sling bags right now in Typhon Red.
No, they are sold out.
They are sold out.
They've been sold out.
I do not plan to make more sling bags. They were not a big seller. We just built old open orders for them, made a few extras.
I do have mini packs in stock.
The mini pack is the same bag. It's twice as big off your back, and it has 2 shoulder straps.
You can totally carry a sling bag.
Anything that a sling bag will do, 2 shoulder straps will do better. Yeah, for your safety. Michigan and Indiana only have 2 season winters, and construction got it. Yeah, the mini packs are cool. I'm calling it quits on construction on the new facility until I get back. We used to do that all the time, AJ. We would run literally up till midnight when we had to leave at 6 a.m. making new products and shit. And we'd take them to the show. Nobody gave a fuck about the new products. They always, I swear to God, man, they only wanted what we didn't have, or that was always what they were asking about. Nobody cares but me when we were building new shit. Happy Friday. Hey, Loco, what's up? Scott F., what's going on? Yeah, for your safety. All right, best comment. Give me your best comment. What do you got? What are we doing the rest of the day? We're going to go work.
I'm going to go in and try to ship the 200 boxes that I haven't shipped yet today.
Big Brother sensor can watch your RFID coming from your air pressure sensor. All 4 broadcasters have a unique ID. We can watch you move through a town. Timestamp. Yeah. I mean, look at what the camera systems do. Just cameras that aren't even seemingly linked together. Just ring cameras, LBVs. Dino, what's up, man? I have a couple of LBVs sitting in here. It's Friday. No more work until Monday. Fuck,
Shit.
We're going to work all through the weekend.
I got a lot of fucking work to do.
Mark Becker, what's up, dude? How are you? CQB LBVs?
But why?
Yeah, why do that? Because if you can always just download to 2 mags and it'll tighten up perfectly, right? So you can run 2 mags in those pockets. But if you do the Rally Man, you can carry 3 M4 mags. You can carry 2 308 mags. You can carry 2 AK mags. Shit, I'm working all weekend, day and night, packing kits. Yep.
Yeah.
Police are confiscating Teslas when they are around a crime because they oh, no shit.
So keep that in mind when you're doing some crimes. Don't do it near a Tesla.
My 2006 Tundra had a black box for accidents. That and my dash cam saved me from a reckless ticket when I rolled that truck over. Snaps right on, email sent. The Tesla thing's crazy.
It doesn't surprise me.
No, it doesn't. 3 of the pull-out trays name a placard on your armor for flat range boys that want to run 3 mags on your chest. 3 of your pull-out trays.
I think he means they fit.
Got it. Yeah, imagine how many cameras catch you. Exactly, all the time. Look up what geofencing is if you've never seen that. Any way to disable the kill switches and trackers? Well, I mean, look, when you do a vehicle tactics class, right? You have to disable that vehicle fuel cutoff. A lot of people don't realize you have that. If I want to stop your vehicle, all I have to do is rear end your vehicle. even if it doesn't set the airbag off, sometimes if it always cuts the fuel, right? So I can disable your vehicle. I can also hit your vehicle, set off your airbag, which is going to stun you, sometimes even knock you out, and disable the vehicle. That's how they're robbing old ladies all the time. They just get behind them. But what keeps their vehicle from doing that? You have to disable all that shit, which is 100% doable. If you take vehicle tactics, that's the first thing they in the classroom before you even go out and shoot from vehicles. They talk about that on convoys and stuff. Disabling it would warranty. Yeah, it would fuck up your warranty for sure. But most of the shit my audience does is going to disable. It's going to do away with your warranty on a ton of shit anyways. The fuel cutoff is for upside down car pumping fuel during an engine fire. It'll also cut it off even if the vehicle is not upside down. Would you need a warrant for the Tesla? They're still gonna hold it and then go get a warrant. You guys think you'll do another run of three day packs anytime? I don't know. We're doing the day packs. Get the day pack. I want as many mags as I can get while being able to climb over fences and move. Yep. Remember, every loaded mag is near a pound.
Dean says he wants to be a pack mule.
Well, Dean already is a pack mule. I see that motherfucker out in the woods all the time. It wouldn't surprise me if we were in the woods somewhere and just ran into Dean.
No, definitely not.
Cut the fence, yeah. Sometimes you can't cut the fence, though.
Why?
Because you need to contain what's inside the fence.
Wow.
And as far as cutting the fence too, not cutting the fence, but climbing the fence, to have that rig, there's other situations too. It's just like a single strap versus two straps. The two strap pack is more stable. So if you're on horseback, you got to climb a fence.
On a motorcycle.
Yeah, motorcycle. Dean drew better at age 6 on a restaurant napkin than my best effort. Yeah, no shit.
I agree.
He could carve a picture better. Yeah. Signal jamming is a felon. Yeah, of course it is. Allowed versus able. Half the shit that you plan to do in the future is a felony. If I built a disable car tracking, disable kill switch module, would it be worth? Oh, I see what that was in reply to. I see now. Live in a place where you don't need to carry 900 mags.
Yeah, but where is that? Like, where would you live that you don't need that?
Yeah, but a lot of the stuff that has happened, they were in places that did not need that.
That's what I'm saying. You
never know when somebody's going to bring violence to you. None of those people. We were talking about that this morning. Nobody who got killed woke up this morning, most likely thinking they were going to get killed. And most people who use their firearm in self-defense never woke up this morning going, I'm going to have to shoot somebody today. I have shipping on a Woodland Super Kit bag, going to use it as a family vehicle bag over the years. My wife has loved. Yeah, it's a big bag.
Are you carrying the whole family in the bag?
Yeah, it's a big bag, man. So is geofencing, where purple hairs circle you in a parking lot in a Chevy Geo. That's what he knows exactly. He knows more about it than I do. Did the fence? No, I have not bought any pumpkins. No, AJ, it sure didn't.
We still have time. We still have a week.
No, I'm not buying pumpkins. We've done it every year. I'm not doing it.
I bet you I could have Rebecca bring some.
I don't give two shits about. I don't care. I'm not putting pumpkins up. Not a single fucking person is like, hey, those pumpkins are cool. I spend 2 days doing that pumpkin bullshit every year. How do you get on a day pack run? You send me an email. Just send me an email. Let me know what color you want. I'll tell you okay or no, we're not going to do that color, and this is what we'll do. But typically we'll put it online, you'll order it, and then we'll run a few of them, or a lot of them, depending what color it is. Central Florida, what's up? Cows love pumpkins and they shit out your, yep, my chickens do the same. Yeah. My dogs even eat pumpkin. We've got pumpkins growing in a lot of places. I have pumpkins up in the patch right now growing. But we typically bring in 126 every year and we put them on the fence posts. Hey man, the pumpkins were cool.
I agree, Zach. I agree.
Daypack XL. Do you like multicam black? Yeah, we can do some multicam black yellow shit.
Of course he does. Those are his colors.
Yeah, but he's never asked for it. This is literally the first I've heard of it.
Wait, can you see yellow?
Yeah, that motherfucker doesn't even know what yellow is. You know who's the worst? We run into a lot of people that have color blindness.
Lewis is the worst.
Lewis was shipping shit to people that was completely the wrong fucking color.
Yeah, Lewis was the worst.
I found some really cool freaking rock. Nice. I don't ask for stuff you don't make. Well, everybody else does. You should.
You're more likely to get it.
Multicam black, red stitching, and border. So what it would be is it would be multicam black with red stitching. The pack cloth inside would be red, and the underside of the shoulder straps would be red. We actually have a couple of those on order, so you could definitely get one of those. Ammo is like coins. Yeah, I think that's the barter in the future, right? For all those dudes that are like, I want to do gold. If you're to the point of doing gold where you're buying one gold coin, you should buy a shitload of bullets. Is there a guide on the website for ordering lingo, the abbreviation for color scheme? Dylan, there's not, man. Just Google it. You can, if you look through my Instagram, you will know rather quickly. And I do a live every night on YouTube. So just jump on there and ask the questions, and I can walk right to it and show you, you know, what that color scheme is.
The only abbreviation for color schemes is like MCBLK, which is multicam black, or BLK, which is black. I don't think that they're TIFF, maybe,
Yeah,
which
TIFF
is
blue.
Tiffany blue.
Split chest rig recommendations that can double as a heavy LBE. It doesn't exist.
They're not the same.
You're trying to add a bunch of shit to something that you shouldn't be adding it to. You're trying to take a mini truck and try to make it pull a large, heavy trailer. They're two different things. Reportedly, up to 50 people are stranded at Unico County Hospital in Irwin, Tennessee, due to floodwaters. Wow. Where is Irwin?
Don't ask me. It's not Aaron. That's the important
That's
part.
what. Well, I thought maybe he spelled it wrong, but they couldn't be flooded. There's not even a fucking hospital in there. How about a headband for beavers?
Color deficient.
SOE split front, but it's, yeah, SOE split front's low profile. You can add a bunch of shit, but it's not going to do it as well. Any covert pack runs? Nope. We owe a bunch of people them. We're running them a few at a time. Color deficient. Thank you very much.
I'm vertically deficient.
Yeah, multicam black, MCBLK, or OD is olive drab. Years ago, Google added law enforcement access to Android phones. Anytime there is a crime in your area, they may look at your files. Interesting. Interesting. You aren't being politically correct with Evan.
There is not a Daypack XL. That's why he's talking about it.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. I ignored the XL part. I was focused on the yellow thread part. Mike from Keybar likes yellow, so I have yellow thread. He wanted some stuff. Can you suggest a good brand of zinc and Q-certain?
Please hold.
Yeah, you want chelated zinc?
Check
Zinc
my
chelated. I
info
use
here.
something that's in a blue bottle, and then Q-certain. I actually use an inexpensive brand. But if you're asking about them both, you are probably aware that you need the Q-certain so that your body will uptake the zinc. Have you guys read the 28th Amendment proposal? No, I have not. Give me one sentence. Tell me what it's about. I'm sure when you tell me, I'm going to be like, oh, yeah. I assume when speaking to someone wearing a Rolex, it gets your attention. What do you think when speaking to someone wearing a smartwatch? That their life is getting fucked up? I don't know.
Hey, my life's
I
not
don't.
fucked
I
up.
mean, I don't wear a smartwatch. I don't even own one.
Okay, so we use the Doctor's Best Q-Certain and bromelain, which looks like this.
If you guys are buying, and these are just Amazon.
They're on
stuff.
Amazon.
If you're using Amazon, click any of my links to Amazon through any of our video descriptions or the affiliate codes page, and it will give us a small percentage of your order when you order, if you do that every time when you order something. Iridium Group, what's up, bud?
And then we use Horback chelated zinc supplement, also on Amazon.
Colorado Police has Israel technology. They can download your whole phone in minutes without your password or face or thumbprint. Interesting. Did you catch Sean Ryan? No, I haven't watched any of Sean's stuff in the last, I don't know, week or so. I don't watch Sean's videos. I watch Sean's videos that have guests on that I want to watch. Not because of Sean. I just like, unless it's something I'm specifically interested in, I got too much shit going on always. Need matching day pack, covert pack, Typhon toxic upgrades on the shoulder.
That's what I was thinking was Typhon toxic day pack.
I feel like
would
we
fucking
did.
sell.
I feel like we did that.
I think that they would sell like crazy.
Did we lock down Typhon?
Everything's locked down.
No. Did you locate it? There was a question as to whether we could get rolls of Typhon. Just noticed your podcast with Bear will premiere later today. Oh, that's Ed. Got it. I was thinking all of ours are up. 80 plus watching, 30 likes. That's how it always is. People are lazy. Yeah, the Eric Prince one was good. I watched that. I watch almost everything that has Prince in it, though. I was sitting at Pierre's birthday party, and our friend Jacob was loud and boisterous as always on a video conference. I'm like, who the fuck are you talking to? He was video with Eric Prince. So far, had 3 dam failures in the area. Oh, dam failures. Oh, shit. Most bridges are out. Taking the vitamin D, I'll suggest. It works, man. It works. There's a cord that looks like your charger that can get your data in a minute. Oh, yeah. So the whole voice, the face scan thing. What is the software you use to track the phone because of all the apps that you have on your phone?
Software the cops use.
I don't know. Son loves his day pack right on DH. Stop. Every time you do that, it opens that microphone up. Thanks for the shout out on the short. You're welcome, man. Fits in a trunk, 8-mile radius.
He's talking about the
the
drone.
Yeah. I'm talking about the drone.
Actually, he's talking about the drone.
He's talking about the thing that fucking steals all the data off the phones.
Gotcha. Okay.
Are padded war belts available? No, they are not. Nope. China tracks all your shit via TikTok. Yeah, and
your government tracks all your shit just by having a cell phone.
Fucking download Temu. Even when you take Temu off, you will never get that shit out of your fucking phone. No, there's something way beyond Stingray. Stingray's 25-year-old technology. Your most low-end police department has Stingray. Hey, I know what you're talking about with the cables. Is Ghost on the chopping block. No, we can get Ghost. It doesn't sell. We just did IX micro rigs, and they're just sitting here. We sold a few of them. That's why I stopped doing any of the ATAC stuff. Everybody talks about it, but when it's available, it's never the real answer is when we put a new product up and we open it with every color. The number one seller is multicam black. Number 2 is multicam black red thread. Number 3 is multicam, followed by used to be Typhon red, but it's not even that anymore. But nobody buys it. Temu automatically downloaded onto my phone 6 months ago. I immediately deleted it. It's still there. It's still tracking everything you have. Download Valley and Pegasus are probably part of the suite, and it's not loaded on your phone. Yep. Download Valley. Eric Prince might as well be CIA. Sure, probably so. Probably so. Think about that. What's that app that they have? Signal, right? Telegram. They have access to all your Telegram shit. And then Signal, what better way for the FBI or the feds to, find out what people are doing that they want to know about than to put out a app and say that they don't have access to it? Spam Me Harder wants to know if you have an OnlyFans.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. I didn't have time for her to take all the pictures of me. Fog Reveal is the platform I was talking about. Finally got it. Last SRF, Ohio was flooded.
Yeah, Nicole messaged me this morning, and she's like, I am so glad that all this rain and wind is not happening at SRF.
Us too, because all
that's
that
what I said.
mud would be in the shop.
That's what I said.
Artwork by Dino has an OnlyFans. People were, when they were banning gun content on YouTube, people were setting up, it wasn't OnlyFans, it was Pornhub. They're setting up Pornhub channels. And after a couple of days, Pornhub's like, no, this is only for porn. If you want to see what they got, Google Gorgeous Eye.
Gorgon
Eye. Yeah, do Gorgeous Eye, see what comes up. Baltimore PD was using it. Yep. What are your thoughts on things like Above Phone? I have one of those de-Googled phones. It's of no use to me. Everything I use the phone for is
on the internet.
Apps. Yeah, every bit of it.
I think Above Phone is coming to SRF.
Yeah, I have one. A guy, they gave me one. I have one. I've never fucking used it because none of the shit's there that I need. Literally, if I don't talk on the phone. I barely text anybody. Every time I communicate with somebody, it's through the apps.
And most cell phone doesn't reach inside the building here.
It's all just east. It's all just east of you. We have had 4 hours of no rain in 3 days. It's been raining here. It's raining here full time right now. It's raining.
It's just rain, though. I'm not worried until it's a tornado.
YouTube bot. All right, guys, we're going to get off here in a few minutes.
It looks like it's going to rain here until about midnight. And then we'll have 12 hours of it not raining, and then it's going to rain again.
Zero-click software from Israel is called Pegasus. Yeah, I've heard of Pegasus. I like the idea of the bags that block the phone. So, yeah, that's just Faraday bags. We bought every one off Amazon. They all worked. The nicest one for fit and form and finish was the SLNT silent bags. Pay attention to your power usage on your phone. Yeah, they can. It always clocks up when you feel your phone get hot. That's a clue.
We call that a sign.
Cool getting to hang out with you guys. Thanks for. Yep. we'll see. Oh no, I guess we won't see you soon, radio. We'll see you in a couple weeks though. Hold on, I gotta pee. She'll talk to you.
I don't think we're gonna have any issues. It's just wet out there. It's not a big deal. It'll dry up before SRF and the 1,000 people get here. And I agree with Kiri. This is gonna be the best SRF ever. What's it gonna take to get John glasses? Fuck, I don't know, man. He's got glasses. He just refuses to wear them. Like, I don't get it. All of my stuff is on the SOE website. If you go onto the tab on the top, I think it's either SOE gear or swag. It comes up under Amanda's Mercantile, and it's got all my salves, my oregano oil, soap, and all that stuff in there. And I ship it fast because I'm the one shipping it. Don't lock Brandel out.
He knows how to open the door.
Lots of new products and collaborations will debut. Yep, most definitely. Cameron, we're not doing SRF this spring. We're probably going to do something different. Any plans to work on orders over 12 months old? Not yours.
Is that the spam me harder guy?
Yep.
Yeah, he was the one asking if we had OnlyFans.
Peace out. What's the best one for pain? The pain relieving salve. I like to mix it with the cooling muscle rub. Dino, I got you covered. Yeah, AJ says he was going to pick a winner 20 minutes ago.
AJ said that?
Yeah.
He was going to pick the winner?
You.
Oh. You know what time is it?
2:30.
ICE just issued a report about the types of illegals that have been let into our country, and the numbers are insane. Yeah, and that's probably not. That's a bullshit because ICE is part of fucking. Isn't Border Patrol part of ICE?
Mm-hmm.
They're the ones letting them in. Yeah, they literally emptied all the asylums and prisons. That's who came across your border. Fix his eyewear to his headphones.
He still won't wear them. We've been doing this for years.
When I put on glasses, I can't see when I take them off. And the glasses I have are for up close. So everything's fucked up when I take them off. Need to go spread gravel in the rain. Can I get the bag, please?
Yeah, Andrew, I haven't shipped anything yet today. I'm going to go in there and ship for about an hour and a half and try to get as many done as I can before I have to take them to the post office.
Why would I ban him?
He's being funny.
Oh. I feel like that number's low. Oh, the ones coming in. Yeah, I mean, even Trump said 25 million.
Ed, he can't read without them. He still won't wear them.
What are you fucking talking about? I'm reading right. I literally have worn glasses for 5-10 minutes in the last 6 months. It's these lights in here. It's literally, when I go inside, it is not an issue. It is, we have this giant fucking $800 light over my head here. The illegal immigration is going to destroy the country for the next generation. Yeah, absolutely it is. When we think back to how things were better, like the good old days, just imagine how low calibrated your kids are going to be. When you read, like for young men right now, when you think that in the up to 1980, you could buy a machine gun through the mail, you could literally, in the back of Popular Mechanics, all the magazines, right? You could literally send dollars in the mail in an envelope and a fucking gun would show up at your house, right? Mm-hmm. Your kids, any kid under 30 years of age, any person under 30 has never experienced that.
Nor will they ever.
The idea that you can go right now in some fucking states and buy a gun and take it home, they won't ever know that. They probably won't. I mean, how did Australia get where it is? How did Canada over time? What should Trump open carry?
Whatever the fuck he wants.
I mean, he's got dudes with machine guns. Like when you hear about how the Secret Service fired at that dude with pistols, do you think there wasn't MP7s out there on that golf course that day? 32 cal sub gun. Yeah, I mean, you could buy a fucking anti-aircraft fucking gun. You want an effing mini-me? I want everybody to have those. I want every one of you to have those. You could buy a house from, yeah, you sure could. You could buy a house fucking from a catalog and it would show up on a train and they would put it on trucks and bring it to your fucking house. My distance and reading vision improved with more direct sunlight and less indoor LED. Oh, I'm sure, man. We are fucking we're converting everything to LEDs too. I have a bad broken tibia and fibula. Doc said, I'm healing slowly. Do you think stem cells and testosterone would help? No, I don't know about that, man. Look up BPC 157 and TB 500. If it's if it's a recent injury, if it's already occurred in healing, it might help heal. But look into that. Just Google that or type it into YouTube, BPC 157, and kind of go down that rabbit hole.
The other thing I was going to say, Snaps, is how much protein are you eating? Because I know people are like, oh, it can't be diet, but it might be diet. Like if you're not eating enough protein, your body doesn't have the building blocks to heal your fucking bones.
Sterling's, all the AKs. My dad freaked when I ordered a Bofos AA piece anti-aircraft. Sheriff called him.
No, pea protein is not legit. Fucking eat meat.
Yeah, why? I mean, if you're trying to do the vegan thing, okay, pea protein, but why that? Why not just eat meat? Why not real protein? Trump has a Suburban with a Dillon. Yeah, but you keep hearing, Secret Service fired 4 shots from a pistol. Do we really think there wasn't fucking rifles and subguns there that day? Citizens can't have weapons, but police can. Yeah. Yeah, anytime they want to take your guns away, you better really think, why are they worried about you having guns? What are they about to do to you? You guys hear that? That's literally when I literally just touched the mouse and it fucking opens this microphone up.
Like the noise canceling shooting ear pro.
Snap says I'm on keto. He wasn't the one asking about pea protein though.
No. Keto's fine. Make sure you're eating enough protein is what I'm saying. It's really easy to eat a bunch of bullshit on keto and not get fucking enough protein. You can have a ton of fat, but no protein on there.
Cali Bear, are you in California? 416 MP7s, AI, AWN, and what I've known. Yeah. I heard the ingredients on a package on Impossible Meat yesterday.
Mm-hmm. It's a fucking science experiment.
So the Impossible Meat is all that bullshit was being sold at Whole Foods Market, and they had 3 aisles of it, and it fucking imploded. It didn't sell. They're back down to like a half an aisle. Eat a lot of dead animals. Yeah. I'm with Amanda on protein, red meat. Yeah, just eat, like, why?
All this meat talk makes me want a hamburger.
Cali Bear, are you on our Patreon? Ate a 1 pound ribeye. Nice. Why does the live not get as many trolls comparable to the night lives?
Because they're all still in bed.
Yeah, I really think that's what it is. Because it's just not, and it might be because we're multi-streaming too, so we're not getting that feed. Time of day, time of night. Those are all kids that are getting to us through shorts. White-tailed deer with beef tallow. 2 tenderloins cast iron, nice. Vera Lynn, I don't know what that is.
That sounds familiar, but I can't place it though.
She's gonna be a porn star.
I don't think that's why I would remember.
Cats have 9 lives of protein.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing that Cali Bear reply on that. I saw a mushroom and black bean patty.
Yeah, gross.
AJ's dehydrated bone broth. Yeah, he was making a ton of it last night. Vera Lynn, Pink Floyd song. Got it. No, I always thought Pink Floyd was shitty, terrible music.
I remember being young and having a nightmare about the video where they're grinding up the kids.
Teachers leave those kids alone.
Yep.
That song, I like that song now, but I mean, like then I didn't do enough drugs to enjoy Pink Floyd. I never did any drugs, but Edmund Mesa, Christopher Hogwood, I don't know what that post you made there is.
Whatever you do, don't click it.
Is Emmanuel Musa, is that a spammer? My wife needed bone broth last night, and I thought of AJ. Yep. All right, we're gonna ban that guy.
Yep. You're done, buddy.
Block user, gone. User was blocked. Guys, everybody that was getting hit up on Facebook saying, "Hey, fan, you won." There was an account looked just like ours, but if you look, it was special.operations. And they were telling people they won guns and all kinds of shit. We finally got a hold. Somebody actually sent me a link, said, "Hey, here's the page," and we were able to block them through that. I don't understand vegetarians. Everything on the planet has to kill. So yeah, there's no vegetarians in the. Well, I guess there's some veg. They're also prey. He was posting another brick in the wall. Well, he's banned, whatever he was posting. Off to dinner with the creator. Right on. Sonny, what's up, dude? We'll see you in a couple days. I got a message asking for money. Yep, that wasn't us. You guys should know better. I'm not ever going to call you fan. None of that shit.
We're definitely not going to ask you for money.
Crows aren't vegetarians. Come on, man. Crows eat bugs and all kinds of shit.
Gun Monk, we ask ourselves the same thing all the time.
What did he ask?
What the hell is wrong with people?
Vegan protesters hate vegetarians. "42 minutes ago, I-40 near Tennessee, North Carolina border washed out."
Cali Bear, John was asking you if you were on Patreon.
Yeah, I'm already past that. He or she is not interested in answering. Is Brandel over there snoring?
No.
You're probably hearing my stomach rumble.
Yeah, die in the field and see how vegetarian crows are. They're going to tax drivers in UK per mile. Yeah, it's coming in the United States. Spammers, fakers, hitting the, yep. Yeah, they're going after it. And they had it listed as 635,000 followers. I don't know how they did that, but it was there. Did Sonny say cows? Is that what that said? Somebody said it was.
No, somebody else said cows.
Die in the field and see how vegetarian crows are. Got it.
No,
he
before
said
that.
cows. Got it.
I didn't see that. I saw crows too.
Ryan's on Patreon.
Yeah, he's the one laying the gravel in the rain.
Yep. Who do I pay so blocked people's comments don't disappear?
You don't get to.
Rather new account. And I've seen spoofs of mine. Got it. Drugs definitely help with Pink Floyd. Yeah, I would guess. Just became PE teacher for homeschooling co-op here.
Pray for you. Yeah. You have the patience of a saint.
The fake garbage always comes the wrong way and never sounds like the creators you listen to. Yeah. Yeah. Peter Stanek, are you on our Patreon, man?
Andrew?
Yeah, Andrew Stanek. Are you on our Patreon? Why is this stain? You hear it, right?
No, I don't hear it.
You don't hear what I'm hearing?
No, I don't have earphones on.
I don't know what just happened there. I just killed the feed. I just killed that link. So that killed Instagram, I'll bet.
No, I think Instagram's next to it.
Then okay, that's the other. I had to open twice. I'm looking for Patreon here. We'll go to community and see if he's in there. Who am I looking for? Stanek?
Mm-hmm. Andrew Stanek.
It's too fucking difficult to give free shit away.
He says yes.
All right, Andrew. Go over on community on Patreon. List your last order number. We'll send you this OD tool bag right here. We'll cut the zippers and shit off of it. There's a little slice on the end of it. That's why it's a second. It won't affect it. Did Babyhead join the cert? No.
No.
He joined the carnival. All right, guys. We got to go get some shit done. And we will see you guys tonight at 9 o'clock on YouTube.